just going to do a general demonstration showing how everything works on the Multimac and how it works from newborns all the way up to 12 years old and even beyond. So firstly, you generally discover you need a Multimac when you have a newborn. So this is our Minimac, which is the rear-facing baby cradle. And I'll show you how to prepare the seat berth for the Minimac. So first, we simply remove this seat cushion, and then we want to tuck these harnesses away so they can go behind the squabs up there. And then tuck the buckle into that pull cord, pull it tight so the area is completely clear. And then the Minimac, we've got this tongue here at the front which goes into that hole in the back of the chassis. And then underneath the Minimac we've got a lock there which simply locks down onto this striker pin here. So it's a lot like a car door lock. So once it's in, it is very secure and not going anywhere. So the Minimac will take newborns up to about 18 months. And then once they get too big for the Minimac, we simply remove it completely. Pop the seat base back in its place. So we'll get these harnesses down from here. And then we want to move the 5-point harness down to a lower level. So if you see here, there are 7 different slots, and this is like a lock and key mechanism. So that just goes in there and twists and locks into place. So you want the harnesses just above their shoulders so they're in nice and securely. And then that is the equivalent of a Group 1 seat setup. Move the headrest down, and then as they grow, you simply move the harness up to the higher levels, and the headrests move up as well. And then normally once they get to about 6 or 7 years old, you've got this big gap under here. So we simply fill that with what's called a back pad. So they've still got the rearwards protection as well as the side impact protection. And then that can just go up and up. And these are all interchangeable, so we can swap these headrests round as we like so. So if I pop this on the end seat, and then once the 5-point harness should take them up to about 12 years old or so, but once they get too big for the harness, it's likely that your other 3 or your other 2 will still need to be in the 5-point harness, but your oldest is just physically too big for it. So we've got this seatbelt buckle which is attached to the Multimac frame, and it just kind of hides underneath the seat cushion and can be pulled out whenever you need it. So you can then take a bigger child or even a small adult at a push. Now the plug-in buckle is an option on both the outer seats, whether you've got the 3 or the 4-seater, just because obviously that is where we can actually access the seat belts from the car, which work with the plug-in buckle. The Minimac will fit on the widest 4-seater. The Minimac will go in 3 of the 4 seats. In the size down, it will go in both the outer ones, and in the Super Club, it will go in all of them. We tend to put the Minimac on the seat behind the passenger just so it's on the pavement side. It tends to be easiest getting the baby in and out. But otherwise, all the seats are exactly the same. The headrests work with each seat berth, the 5-point harness works exactly the same. So each seat should take them from newborn with the Minimac all the way through to 12 years old, and on the 2 outer seats beyond 12.